Thank you, folks, for being here. I wanted to just follow up on your last round of questions, just to, in terms of your cutting your agency, the budget. Is it true? I don't know if this is true. It's hard to believe, so hopefully I'm wrong. That in 2018, you ended the contracts with the health units, which were the on-site health clinics that served the NLRB, and you cited budgetary constraints. Did that happen?
I was not at the agency then, I'm happy to say.
Did that happen, sir?
Yes, it did.
All right, well, it's, okay. Well, going back to the questions of of my esteemed chairman, it seems to me that you didn't really have budgetary constraints. It is, again, this is what I read, so it's really hard to believe, but it says that the most recent cost of the program was $331,000 per year. Well, your agency's been under investigation for the GAO for failing to spend the funds, our funds that we allocated, and let's see, you returned $5.1 million. So it seems to, I don't know, my math isn't that great, but I think $331,000 is much less than $5 million. So I don't want to be cute here. Here's what I would just recommend and suggest to you, that especially in light of this coronavirus situation and people's need for health care, that you reconsider bringing these health units back and making sure that your employees have access to health care. That would be my suggestion to you. One more question on the public hearings. I think it's been asked by my colleagues. I just want to echo that. I think it's unfortunate that you don't have public hearings for these rulemakings, because not everybody is sophisticated enough to either write their thoughts out or have the money to hire a lawyer and so forth. And you probably could get a lot of insight by actually hearing from real people, especially workers, which gets me to another question, which is, let's see, the rule on the blocking charge policy, which pauses union elections when a party is charged with committing an unfair labor practice until the charge resolved. So, in situations where there's an election to decertify the union, this policy is critical to prevent employers from intimidating employees into voting against the union. I'm sure you know that. So you overhauled the policy. The board presented data that it claimed to show that the policy was created great delays in elections after a blocking charge was filed. Yet the Bloomberg Law reported December 5th, 2019, and I'm quoting them, review of the data supporting the rulemaking found dozens of cases in which the board overstated the length of delays attributable to blocking charges over the last 3 years, overshooting the mark in one instance by more than 12 years and another by 5 years. The dissent from the proposed rule also pointed out these errors. So again, this is, I don't understand this, but I guess is it correct that, or is it, yeah, correct is the word, that you did not correct the errors before issuing the notice of the proposed rulemaking? There was nothing changed or
we use the agency data, and Member McFerrin in her dissent actually had her folks go through the data case by case, and I apparently found some deviating circumstances. But we did use agency data. I will say on this issue, sometimes the best policy is not made with statistics. One person denied an election is, in our view, worth looking at the issue, and that's one of the reasons we're doing that.
Madam Chair, I just got a note to go back to my other committee, but but I want to thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you very much.